Damian Barling's here. Time for the handoff. D'Lo and KC coming up at noon. What's up, man?
We match.
Yeah, we do match.
You guys have serious conversations on this show. It's like a real sports show.
Yeah, we do sometimes.
That's good.
What are you talking about? We just did an hour and a half on the Drake Kendrick beef.
Oh, we were talking about exfoliating yesterday.
Oh, how'd that go?
The it was good. I mean, we're just trying to put people up on game. The importance of exfoliating. I showed a picture from my early days in radio where I was with Keisha Cole, where clearly I didn't have a skincare routine, and it shows in a lot of my early memories in radio. They're very bad. It's like, why is your skin shiny like that? It's because I didn't know any better.
Oh. Well, I'm about to turn
bad.
73 next week, and so I think I look pretty good for
73. If you're 73, how old did DC turn today?
Well, we did. We don't say we.
Are we allowed to say?
You're allowed to say Doug Christie. He's the.
No, I know that.
Oh,
how old he is though? I don't want to put him on blast.
Oh, I don't even know how old Doug is.
He's 54.
54. Yep.
Oh, 54 big one.
Yeah, no, Doug looks fantastic.
He looks great.
That's what bathing in seaweed does for you, or whatever.
Yeah,
I used to think he eats seaweed, but maybe he bathes in it and eats it.
Well, he does. Like I think every day he drinks
apple cider vinegar.
Apple cider vinegar with honey and cayenne pepper.
Yep.
Do you do that too?
I do not. I do not. That's a gangster move by DC.
I tried it for a while, and I'm like, man.
If I'm feeling a little sketchy, I do it because I
sure
like get it, but like every day, like Doug does.
That's insane.
Yeah.
Yeah. Doug used to come in with like he'd come in with that apple cider vinegar. He'd have his tall Starbucks drink, which is some sort of tea, I think.
Well, a lot of times he drinks soy latte.
Oh, okay. So he'd have that, and then
Spanish for I am latte. Keep going.
He'd have like just a full container of blueberries, and that's what he would eat during his radio show.
That's how guys like Doug become professional athletes, because that's a level of commitment I cannot reach.
Well, I
can't get there.
Well, that's why guys like Doug at 54 still look magnificent.
Exactly.
Like Doug is in phenomenal shape.
Yep. Oh yeah, top-notch shape.
No doubt. All right, let's get this back on track.
See, we would have on our show. We would have done this for like it would have been like two. It would have been like 2:15. Like, all right, guys, let's go.
Okay, fine. Can you help me with a skincare routine? I don't have one. I get this face wash, and I wash my face at night.
No,
that's what I've got.
We can help you with that.
Yeah, I got.
I don't exfoliate. I got nothing for you.
Got to use some vitamin C oil, some under the eye stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
I wear glasses all of the time because I'm sensitive about how it looks under my eyes.
Really?
I got like a four-step morning. Yeah.
See?
I wear glasses all the time because I just want to wear them.
There you go. Yeah, no, it works too. It works too.
That's right.
Blue light blocking.
Oh, I do that during the show. Yeah, no, that absolutely.
Like
those glasses I wear during the show changed my life. When we started this show and we'd be in front of the computer, even for the 2-hour show, it's like, oh man, okay. But when the 4-hour show started, it was like, yo, something is wrong. And someone said, well, try it. Like for some people it works, for some people it doesn't. It may not be real, but for you it might work. And it absolutely works.
It definitely works.
100%.
Yeah, no doubt. Now I feel weird talking about the NBA playoffs.
Yeah, I just threw the whole.
No, that's fine. I had a plan.
No, I got you. Let's go. Come on, man.
No, this is good. This is what that's what I need to be better at.
Better at what? You're great at what you do.
Adapting. Like I need to take this thing because this is clearly a thing that you're interested in.
You came from a different school.
No, I know,
I know.
Right, and that's why I need to work on it.
Yeah, it's you. That's what you. Hey, TikTok, they're gonna turn away. It's like okay, all right.
No, but this is I came from that school. But I'm also a big believer of largely because of you guys. Well, I've believed this forever, but you guys really drove this home for me. If the people talking give a damn about what they're talking about, it will be interesting. I give a rip about wrestling. If it disappeared tomorrow, it wouldn't affect my life at all. When you guys talk about it, when you, KC and Jesse, get rolling talking about wrestling, I do not change the radio station. Because you guys care. Yeah. And this is a thing. You walked in and you're like, yeah, hey, skincare routine, and it's like a thing you care about. And I need to be better about recognizing that that's the thing that you care about and the direction you wanted to take this conversation.
Well, no, it
instead
wasn't.
of trying to stuff it into a box and go, wait, we need to talk about the fact the Celtics are going to win by 40 tonight.
Well, no, the only point I was making is you guys were talking about like something like really like into sports, and it's like, man, good for you guys. We had at least 30 minutes on exfoliating. Like we did a segment on The Office. We wound up doing like an hour and 20 minutes on something Kenny thought of on the way into the show. Like sometimes it's just the Kings didn't play last night.
Yeah.
So
that's all summer.
Let's have fun.
Yeah.
I think we talked like when I hopped on with you guys, I like the topic of conversation, like about big markets and star level players and all that stuff.
Yeah, it was. I was happy Kenny brought it up. I had read an article about the first round of the playoffs being, the ratings being down a little bit in comparison to last year. And, last year the Lakers made the run to the conference finals. The Warriors, as we unfortunately remember, they got out of the first round of the playoffs. I do think you had an exciting team in Sacramento going against Golden State, which probably helped, a lot of things there. So I read the article. I wasn't particularly surprised that the ratings were down. There's a lot of newness going on right now in the NBA. And it just resulted in a conversation about how it helps that Boston's here, but I think it'll help more if it's Boston versus Minnesota or Boston versus Oklahoma City. I think there's a certain inevitability, Phil, with Boston right now, and Boston and New York will do numbers if New York can make it that long. Because I have a confession to make at the top of the hour regarding the New York Knicks, but man, it's just what they're going through right now. They're already a team. Thibs is notorious for the way he plays his main guys. Right now, he doesn't have really an alternative, and it's getting worse by the day. Yep. And so, as the guys on the broadcast pointed out last night, they, while Nikola Jokic is on freaking vacation right now, and the Denver Nuggets are off, and the Minnesota Timberwolves are off for a month and a half before Game 3. These guys are playing every other day. And with what happened to OG yesterday, with what happened to Jalen Brunson missing an entire quarter before coming back, it's fascinating. But they're going to do numbers. It's in the West. It's a little bit more. I don't know what to make of this. Jokic is performs his job with the excitement of a accountant. And then you've got some really exciting stars out there. Of course, you got Luka, he's a
player,
polarizing. Well, I mean, he's a hell of a player, but he's also a guy that a lot of people are like, "Oh, Jesus.
I'm out on."
He's tough to watch. He's a tough watch.
He can be really frustrating,
and
that's always been my thing with Luka is when you sit down and watch him, you can marvel at his talent, but man, he'll do 10 or 15 things during the game where you're just like,
"Yeah,
will you stop? Like, stop!" And he makes it a difficult watch.
Yeah.
I think
so. The NBA is in this weird period right now.
Yeah,
I think so too. And I think
we're going to talk about that tomorrow with something we didn't get to today.
Our entire show was supposed to be based on the handoff of the new stars from the old stars, and we never really got to it.
Yeah, we just never really got into it.
It's okay.
And part of that is because just to finish up what we were talking about there, part of it too is the 2-hour thing. You guys have 4 hours to get to. We're like, there's times where I'm going, okay, hang on. Okay, we can push this back. We can push this back. And then it's like, oh, we have 20 minutes left.
And that's another thing we understood too, because we lived in that world of 2 hours where what we do now, we didn't do then. Even as we were trying to find our footing in this, we really picked and chose our spots, especially because we had Danny in San Francisco looking over our shoulder. Once that stopped, and we went to 4 hours, he eased up a little bit.
Shoes off, feet up.
he eased up a little bit when we went to 4 hours and understood what we were doing, and then he went to podcasting and
shout out 2400 Sports.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, what do you guys got coming up?
Matt George, the final hour of the show. We'll talk some Kings basketball with him. We'll talk about the photo heard around Sacramento. And I got a confession to make about the New York Knicks, and it sucks because my partner's going to eat this up. But, yeah, man.
It's coming up.
I like the New York Knicks, man.
I do, too.
I like
I think they're really good for the NBA.
I like them a lot.
All right. D-Lo and Casey coming up next on ESPN 1320, Sacramento Sports Center. Woo!